24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
You're watching K34QB, Vail, Colorado.
Happy Monday. It's November 27th. It feels great to be back. I'm your host, Kimberly Perot, and joining me today in studio, very special guest, and he is probably well known around the community. Cannot wait to be chatting with him on the couch, but Ross Leonhardt is here in studio today. It is Cyber Monday. We'll be having a conversation with Amazon about how you can best shop and protect yourself. We'll be looking at a segment with Covered Bridge and much more. So hour one of Good Morning Vail starts right now.
Things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
And to kick off this week, let's take a look at the weather. As you can see, high of 35 today, sunshine all over. 8 a.m. It is 12 degrees, so definitely chilly. I was out of town for the week of Thanksgiving and I came back to freezing weather. Winds up to 10 miles per hour coming in at that southwest angle as we head into today's hourly conditions. 8 a.m., 12 degrees and sunny. Noon, 29 and sunny. 4 p.m., 30 and sunny, and then 18 for the low. Clear skies. It looked gorgeous this morning. You could see that moon poking through the clouds as we were heading into the early sunrise. It is just a gorgeous day today. Definitely not going to be above freezing temperatures though. Heading across that I-70 corridor, Denver 47, Vail 35, Eagle 35, Avon 35. So it says it's going to be up to 35, but we will see what happens with the temperatures today. Heading into tonight, though, low of 5 degrees. We like fives here. It seems to be 5 degrees for the weather as the low tonight. Mostly clear, sunset at 4:44 p.m. The winds will be light and variable, so just make sure you're bundled up wearing those layers. Maybe put a scarf on, wrap it around your neck. You'll be good to go. Heading into the 5-day forecast. Tuesday and Wednesday, sunny, high of 42 and a low of 11. We like those low temperatures to keep that snow nice and fresh. Wednesday, mostly sunny with a high of 44. A little bit of cloud coverage there and a low of 14. And then Thursday, those snow showers are rolling in as we head into the weekend. 50% chance of snow with a high of 38, low of 14. Friday, just about the same, high of 37, low of 15. And then Saturday, 50% snow showers, low or high of 35 and a low of 12. So I don't know about you, but I am thrilled that we are getting snow heading into the weekend because during the week it's really busy. I cannot wait to hit some fresh powder. Ross, how are you?
Good morning.
Good morning.
Great to be here.
So thrilled to be here. Now, I love this because when I first started with Good Morning Vail, I interviewed you and asked you all about everything that you're going to, but now you're sitting here and you're going to be doing what I do.
Yeah, I always enjoyed what you guys do, and it's an honor to kind of join the team here at TV8.
Yeah, well, speaking of, there is so much. We are officially past the Thanksgiving season, which means things are up and rolling here in town, and we've got the Birds of Prey event happening this upcoming weekend. So this will be my first Birds of Prey. So Ross, tell me all about it.
Oh, man. So Xfinity Birds of Prey, December 1st through the 3rd. I covered it as a journalist for 10 years, and then I worked for it as a marketing and media lead for the event. So it is a very cool event. It's one of the things that separates, Vail and Beaver Creek from other winter mountains, right? It's one of the few World Cup ski races on North American soil. So it's what really kind of separates us, and it's up at Beaver Creek. The course is set. It looks good. These guys are going to be going really fast. It's a weekend of speed. And what's really cool about it is it's a festivities. It's all the festivities surrounding it. So there's VIP, there's live music, all sorts of stuff happening to check out.
Oh, I love that you mentioned the VIP because if you head over to the Beaver Creek Instagram page, you can actually apply to win 2 VIP tickets for the entire weekend. So head over there today. It's definitely important to
It's worth it, yeah. And the VIP on Sunday is always really fun.
Yeah, that's great. Well, I'm so excited. I cannot wait to go check it out because I've never been.
And it's kind of weird for me. Unfortunately, I'll be out of town for it for the first time in 12 years. So I'll miss it. I'll be watching from afar, though. I'm excited to watch.
You know, it's a turning of the tides.
Yeah.
You're here now on the couch with me, and you know you're out of town. But anyways, it is a Monday, Cyber Monday. Did you do any shopping?
Yeah, I just had my mom in town, so we had some great shopping. It's fun to bring people that aren't familiar with our area to the local shops. There's a lot of fun stuff around that people aren't used to seeing, so it was really nice to get out with my mom and shop.
It's really great. And you know, Eyepieces of Vail, they actually are extending their Black Friday sale to today as well. And we'll be chatting about some of their pieces later in the show, so very excited.
Yeah.
But we have a really great show in store. It is Monday. We are in full swing after the Thanksgiving holiday. It feels great to be back on the couch. Stay tuned, go fill up that cup of coffee, and we'll be right back with more.
Good morning, Vail.
Lions Head Jewelers Fossil and Mineral Gallery. Located in the heart of Lions Head Village for over a decade, our 4,000 square foot gallery boasts a one-of-a-kind experience that cannot be found anywhere else in Vail. We carry the most exquisite array of fine jewelry, high-end minerals, and museum-quality fossils. We invite you to come in and explore all the history and beauty that nature has to offer.
Hi, it's Julio from TV8 Vail. Do you ever wonder why our tagline is "There's more for you on 92"? Because we're always bringing you more. More Good Morning Vail from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. all year long. More local coverage with Vail Vibes and Covered Bridge on TV8. More opportunities to participate with new roundtable panels on Mountain Perspectives and our new Spanish programming block coming this fall. Find us on Comcast Xfinity Channel 92, on YouTube, or our website at tv8vail.com.
Thank you for watching Good Morning Vail. Have an amazing day. Get on out there, soak up that sunshine. We'll see you tomorrow right here for more Good Morning Vail. Bye, everyone. Hi, I'm Gretchen Bleshaw. You might recognize me from the Glitz and Glam with Gretchen. Maybe you hear my voice on the radio from time to time or see me out at a concert or two. I love concerts. If you see me out, the long mermaid hair, I'm almost 6 foot tall. It's hard to miss. Come and say hi, give me a high five, and make sure to watch me right here on TV8.
Good morning, Vail.
Now it is Cyber Monday, and you know what that means. Lots of online deals and holiday shopping. I had a conversation with an executive at Amazon about how they are protecting your data so you can shop safely. Let's take a look. Now, welcome back to Good Morning Vail. We are at the beginning of November, and you know what that means. There are all kinds of online shopping deals prepping ahead for Black Friday and Cyber Monday. And I don't know about you, but I do a lot of my shopping online and with Amazon. But did you know that 36% of shoppers are victim to online scams? And joining us today is Scott Knapp, the Director of Worldwide Risk Prevention at Amazon. Scott, how are you this morning?
I'm doing great, Kimberly, thanks.
Loving the shirt, looking very festive, and especially as we move into the holiday season. So what are your tips for online holiday shopping?
So first and foremost, I like to tell people that you can always trust shopping on Amazon.com, our app, or in our physical store. So my biggest tip, go with what you know, is super useful. Then be wary of people who are trying to have you pay for things over the phone or email. We'll never ask you to do that. Another thing I tell people is gift cards. Great to have them, great to give them, great to use them, but be really careful if somebody's trying to make you buy something with a gift card. Legitimate transactions shouldn't require you to use a gift card to purchase it. And the final tip I tell is, be skeptical of things you didn't expect. And if it doesn't feel quite right, reach out to us. You can reach out via the app or the website, or you can just report it to us straight up at amazon.com/report-a-scam.
I love that. Now, especially with the rise of people traveling for the holidays, it's just so much easier to send gifts directly to your place or the place that you're visiting. And I use Amazon all the time, so I trust it. It's a trusted source. Now, what are some of the most common impersonation scams that are happening as people begin to do their online holiday shopping?
Yeah, well, and one of them, like you just mentioned, is the order confirmation scam. Where you'll get this note that says, hey, there's a problem with your Amazon order. Like you're worried about something getting to grandma's house. And they don't say that, but they just assume that maybe you've got an order out there. And so now you're reaching out to them and giving them a bunch of information that they don't need, and then they can use against you. The other two most popular we're seeing that have just risen up this time of year is around email attachments, where they'll send you this note saying, hey, your account's getting ready to get shut down. And they put this information into an attachment with a link in it. And guess what? You click on that link and you end up on their phishing website, giving them information they don't need. And then the final one that's super popular this time of year is the Prime membership scam. Big day deals just happened, really great things going on with Prime membership. And so they send you this note that there's a problem with your membership and you need to work with us to work it out. And part of that working it out is you giving up your credit card details, maybe bank account information. And there's one outfit that was actually bold enough to say, pretend to be Amazon and charging you to fix your Prime membership account. None of those are really great.
I know I've almost been a victim to that as well by receiving a text message saying, Amazon had an issue with my delivery or with my account information. So, what is Amazon doing to protect consumers from these counterfeits?
We're a few things. One, it's an industry-wide issue. And so we've working with others, partnered with Better Business Bureau, Global Cyber Alliance, a lot of folks to try to come up with paths to shut these things down. One of the things, for instance, that report-a-scam that I gave you, that we take those reports, investigate, and then take action. For instance, this year so far, we've shut down over 45,000 phishing websites, over 15,000 phone numbers. So we can make a real difference for consumers by going after these guys.
Wow, over 45,000 phishing websites. That's an incredible statistic. And just goes to show you how much you are doing to protect the consumer. Now, speaking of, where can we go and what is Amazon doing to encourage and foster trustworthy reviews?
Yeah, so first and foremost, we have a very clear policy around review manipulation or fake reviews. We have no tolerance for it. Heck, we use them. I use reviews all the time. Just bought a new vacuum cleaner based off our reviews. And we work hard to keep them out of the store entirely. We have scientists who've developed some great algorithms backed by humans, and we suppress them before a customer ever even sees them. But if you happen to read a review that you don't think is quite right there on the site, there's a report button that you can press and tell us about it. We'll investigate and take appropriate action.
Well, it's scary to think of all of these different things like fake products, fake reviews, impersonation scams. So what should you do if you do suspect something along those lines?
Two things. One, if you suspect it's happening, step away. Right? If you're engaged with somebody, either phone, email, online chat, or whatever, just shut it down. And just step back from it. And then the next thing is tell us. Like I say, go to amazon.com/report-a-scam and let us know. That lets us investigate, lets us take action, protect you and other consumers from it happening to them.
Well, Scott, thank you so much for all of that information. Now, where can we go to learn more or to better protect ourselves as we head into the holiday shopping season?
Yeah, our help pages, amazon.com/help is a great place to go. There's all kinds of resources there that should help you shop and keep you safe for the holidays.
You've got great chat rooms and also customer service to get on the phone. So we appreciate you. Scott, best of luck to you and enjoy this holiday season. I know it's going to be a busy one for you.
All right. Thanks, Kimberly. Appreciate it.
My name is Tyler Alvarez. I work here at Sweet Basil in Vail. I'm a bartender here. I originally came to Vail to snowboard. I slept on my sister and my cousin's couch for what was supposed to be a week, turned into 2 months, and then I found my own spot, and then kind of made friends and worked different places in the valley and kind of just fell in love with it more and more every single day, and ended up finding my way to Sweet Basil through some friends who worked here and all the great things that I heard about it. And yeah, I've been here for 4 years now. It's hard to wake up in Vail and be upset when you look outside. It's just beautiful. My favorite part about working at Sweet Basil is definitely that I could be proud about everything that we're putting out, whether it's food, drinks. We also get to be really creative here. The bartenders, the whole team here, we workshop our menus every season, so we'll start with a spirit or an ingredient, and then we get to be really creative and make a whole project of it. And then when we get the final product, it's a drink that we're all really proud of for the whole menu, and that's super fun, just being able to be creative and work with new things. And the most fun cocktails to make, though, are definitely the ones that we get to create from scratch. When people take a sip and say, oh my God, this is delicious, or they just love it. And that's probably the most fun for me, the creativity behind it and making unique cocktails. That, for me, that would be the most fun drink to make, just the one that you start from scratch and then people are excited about. I'm Tyler, I live and work in Vail. Come see me at Sweet Basil.
Do you love the outdoor lifestyle? Make sure you tune in every day at 8 p.m. to catch Scoreboard Nation. It's an outdoor lifestyle show dedicated to your 3 favorite mountain towns, Vail Beaver Creek, Park City, and Reno Tahoe. Join us for an incredible venture. Find us on TV8 Vail, Park City Television, or at thescoreboardnation.com. We can't wait to see you there.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. As part of our partnership with the lovely folks at Covered Bridge Magazine, we have a very cool interview with local teacher Maddie Rhodes, who hiked to the top of Holy Cross Mountain this summer. Very, very fun stuff. A lot of locals do it, but Maddie had a fun go at it this summer.
Hi everyone, welcome to Covered Bridge on TV8. My name is Kim Fuller and I'm the co-founder of Jaunt Media Collective out of West Vail and the editor-in-chief of Covered Bridge magazine.
And I'm Bobby LaRue, the other co-owner of Jaunt Media Collective and the director of partnerships. Today we have such a great person to talk with. Her name is Maddie Rhodes. She is a lovely local here who wrote a fantastic article for the upcoming issue of Covered Bridge magazine. Welcome, Maddie.
Thank you.
Maddie, tell us a little bit about your experience with writing and also starting to integrate that into your work as a teacher here in the Valley.
So I started writing in college and then kind of took a heavy break after college and worked in a few different fields and but felt the draw back to it. So ended up going to graduate school for creative writing, which I just finished in December. And as a part of my thesis, I wrote this essay about a hike that I did with one of our mutual friends this summer. And we hiked the Halo Ridge Loop. For anyone who's familiar with that, it goes up Holy Cross and then across this ridge down Notch. So it's pretty long, quite arduous, and unpredictable. And wrote a lot of other essays in that collection as well. But now I'm teaching English in the Valley for high schoolers.
Great. Well, Maddie had sent some of her writing over to the editors at Covered Bridge, and our theme for the summer and fall 2023 issue is Journey. This just, when I read this out loud, I think Bobby and I were on a road trip somewhere coming back from something, and we were both like, wow, this needs to be in print, and especially with all the wonderful photos you took. So the title of this feature is Lessons from the Journey, Reflections from a Humbling Day on the Halo Ridge Loop. And I'm gonna read a little segment of your amazing essay, your amazing piece. On a July day last year, my friend Marissa and I set out to conquer the Halo Ridge Loop in Holy Cross Wilderness. When she first sent me the route on all trails, I responded, "Let's do it." My zealousness to summit Holy Cross and Notch in one day overcame the concerns I should have had about the terrain and our preparedness. Yeah. Maddie, tell us about this. And this really kind of sums up your piece, but there's a lot more to the story than that, right?
Yeah, I think it also kind of sums me up as a person. Anyone who knows me well knows that I'm pretty willing to say yes to a lot of adventurous situations, often without knowing exactly what I'm getting myself into. But I approach them with the can-do attitude.
Yeah.
And and then oftentimes reap rewards, and sometimes suffer some consequences. So, on this particular day, we had a great beginning, just a lot of enthusiasm with the 3:30 a.m. wake up, some granola bars or whatever. It was freezing. And I think we did this it was July. Yeah, we did it in July. And the night before, we had talked about fastest known times. So we're like, I wonder, if anybody has the fastest known time for this route. And there are a couple of, maybe 2 or 3 times for males, but none for females. So we're like, great. No matter how long it takes us to do this, we will get the FKT, which is awesome. So, and we were both runners training for big races. Marissa was training for a Leadville 100 bike race, and I was training for a marathon and a 50K. For running in the fall. So we were both pretty fit at this point, ready to do something big. And we thought this was a trail that we could run a lot of. So we hike up the Holy Cross part, get to the top, everything's going smoothly, a little bit of altitude sickness, but it goes away. We're fine. So we have some snacks, take a little break, admire the wildflowers, and it's a beautiful day. And then we noticed one cloud, and we're like, okay, not looking great, but it's small, it'll probably go away. We're just gonna keep trucking along, maybe cut our planned breaks a little shorter, and keep an eye on that cloud. So we start down, go up the next ridge, And every time we go down and up, where we keep thinking, oh, the next ridge, it's going to get flat. It's going to get flat and it's going to get runnable, right? It never did. We were bouldering basically for 6 hours over huge talus that was not stable and extremely dangerous. Like, we were not prepared for that, nor were we really capable of that type of terrain. So very sketchy conditions. And then we ended up making it to the notch cabin. And then as soon as we looked around, exited, thunderclap. We're like, oh my gosh, we got to get out of here. So then we ran down the entire notch side. So we got a little bit of a run in, but it wasn't pleasant. We were very tired, very sore at that point, and we were just scared that we were going to get stuck in a thunderstorm, which everyone knows is super dangerous. So yeah, that was kind of a quick summary of the day.
So you brought up a couple things there. Your willingness to do and go, right?
Yeah.
And how that sometimes really leads to some really great rewards. But this situation potentially could have gotten bad, right? So on your next big trip or your next big adventure that someone asks you to go on, or one of your students talks to you about their next big trip, what would be some advice, or what would be some ways that you could prepare a little bit more possibly for those potentials or the outcome that you want of always reaping the rewards for some of these big yeses that you do?
Yeah, I mean, here, obviously, always check the weather and know that, we get afternoon thunderstorms. So prepare for those and plan to be done with your activity at noon or 1. That's just the safest way to do summer activities here, in my opinion. And that's what my parents and my, brother and I did growing up. But the past few summers have been crazy with our drought. We haven't really had those afternoon thunderstorms. Thankfully, we're starting to have them again, but yeah, plan for them, because you never know when you're going to have them and when you're not going to have them, and oftentimes they don't necessarily show up in the forecast. And it's funny that y'all's issue is called Journeys, because the class that I taught this fall to some juniors was called Journeys, and one of our main texts that we looked at was John Krakauer's Into the Wild, where he tells the story of Chris McCandless, who, dives into a transcendental lifestyle and fully just sheds materialism and capitalism and goes and lives alone in Alaska. And that's major oversimplification of the book. Anyone who has read it would know that. But, we talked a lot about the journey that Chris was on and the things that he was searching for. And Krakauer weaves in other adventurers into the story to kind of compare and contrast these other adventurous, transcendentalist people from our present time to Chris. And it was so interesting that often these people are in environments very similar to ours, but they're encountering drought and thunderstorms and crazy weather events, and these are the things that are often killing them. And it's unpreparedness at the end of the day. So, no matter how much experience you have to always just not get cocky and not, you keep the perspective that you don't know what's going to happen out there, and be prepared for what could happen, the worst situation. It sounds a little bit morbid, but be prepared for the worst. And we talked a lot about my students' stories. What have you experienced out in the wilderness, and what stories have you heard about locally when things have gone wrong, and how can we do things differently and prepare better so that we don't encounter those situations when we go out into the wilderness, into the backcountry.
Yeah, well, and what I loved when your piece all came together, because you did cut it down for Covered Bridge.
Yeah.
And
the original is super long.
I think it was something like 4,000 or 5,000 words, which is wonderful for a short book or
a thesis.
Yeah, right. Our features were usually right around 1,200 to 1,500, so I tasked Maddie with cutting it down, and she did a wonderful job. And what I was most impressed with as well was how you wove literature and history into this piece on your experience of being out there that day, and then looking into some of the history around Holy Cross and the area, as well as Thoreau, Krakauer, some of these amazing writers that have touched on topics like this. And talk to me a little bit about that. Talk to us and the audience about that process of creating a piece that wove all of that together.
Yeah, so that's one of the things. My concentration in graduate school was creative nonfiction, which most people don't really know much about, but it's true. Well, there's a website, a publication called Creative Nonfiction, and their definition is true stories well told. I love that definition because it sums it up very succinctly. So creative nonfiction is a true story that's told in a creative way. So it, you weave in, like in my piece, I wove in local history that people might not be aware of, and it's relevant to my story. So it's not just what happened to me on this day, but I use imagery and I use history, and I just synthesize all of these things together to create something that's new and true, but different. So if you're not familiar with creative nonfiction, please Google it. It's great. But I've always had this fascination with Gilman and the history of our valley. And so when Marissa sent me this trail, I saw that it went over Notch, and I was like, oh my gosh, this has been on my list of things to do for a long time. Go up on Notch, see the view to Gilman from up there, and just like kind of absorb what it would be like to make that trek back in the late 1800s, early 1900s. Like, that is crazy to me that they were doing this with none of the supplies or the equipment that we have now that make it easy, and not even like the same trails that make it easy. So that was part of the draw to doing this hike in the first place. And so I felt like it was a necessity to weave all of that in. But also, it's not, I don't know, like my writing, it's not just about me. It's not interesting if it's only about me. It's only interesting if you make it more global and more tangible to a broader community.
Absolutely. Well, yeah, you did a phenomenal job. And for those who haven't yet read this article, definitely pick up a summer and fall issue of Covered Bridge magazine. And you can also read the article online. But any closing questions for Maddie, Bobby?
No, I think it's been great to have you on, but it's super unique how you go on this really crazy experience, and it prompts you to write. And I think that's what's cool about this, is like any experience can be something that allows you to put pen to paper, and that's really where storytelling starts, right? And I think that's something you would probably say to your students too. It's like, just write it down, right? And like just get it out, right?
Yeah, I tell that to my students all the time. Put it pen to paper. It doesn't matter if it's good, if it's bad, if it's incomplete sentences, complete sentences, bullet points. Just make notes, because you never know when they might come in handy.
Great. Well, thank you so much for inspiring us to be prepared when we, do big trips, but also, things do happen and they create great stories. So, lessons from the journey, reflections from a humbling day on the Halo Ridge Loop by Maddie Rhodes. It's a feature in Covered Bridge this summer and fall. Thank you so much for being here, Maddie.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah. Thanks, everyone.
Did you know that all Eagle County residents and visitors can get a free Eagle Valley Library District card? All you need is a photo ID. You get our online databases and resources, free music, free streaming, all from wherever you have internet access. Free audiobooks and e-audiobooks straight to your phone. Go into your Eagle Valley Library District branch today and get your library card.
Familia, estamos muy emocionados de por fin presentarles nuestro nuevo programa completamente en español, Conexión Latina, que se estrena este lunes 21 de agosto a partir de las 7 de la tarde. Por el momento, el programa se transmitirá los lunes, miércoles y viernes de 7 a 7 y media de la tarde, con una repetición de 7 y media a 8, así que no hay excusas para perdértelo. Te recuerdo que puedes sintonizar nuestra programación a través del canal 92 de Comcast, nuestra página web tv8vail.com y nuestra página de Facebook TV8 Conexión Latina. Acompáñanos en esta nueva aventura llena de información y entretenimiento local. No te lo pierdas.
Well, Archer and I are going to get headed on further down the trail, but I hope you'll catch up with us a little bit later. Hi, I'm Ben Roof, and I'm one of the new hosts here at TV8. I'm so excited to share all of my explorations throughout the Vail Valley with my dog Archer, where we'll be taking you to hiking trails, biking trails, maybe we'll go rafting, fishing, or whatever else we can come up with. I'm so excited to share all of that with you in my new segment, Outdoor Adventures. Don't forget to catch up with us every day right here at TV8 Vail or at tv8vail.com because there's always more for you on 92.
Do you have an interesting hobby or skill you'd like to share for Vail Valley? We want to hear from you. We're looking for people to share their musical, artistic, culinary, woodworking, athletic, or technical talents on Good Morning Vail. If you'd like to share your talents with the community, email Danielle at tv8vail.com. Join the community conversation. There's more for you on 92.
Experience the magic of the season like never before with the Leadville Railroad on our Holiday Express. Gather the family for an enchanting journey filled with dazzling displays of twinkling lights and festive decorations. Create cherished memories that will last a lifetime on this unforgettable train adventure that captures the spirit of the holidays. Booking information at leadvillerailroad.com.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. That snow this weekend's looking pretty good. Next, we're going to check in with Gretchen, who caught up with an expert at Etsy about some tips for some holiday shopping for everyone.
Welcome back to the show. I am here with Dana Johnson, Etsy trend expert, and I am very stoked on this because, Dana, I love to shop, and Etsy is one of my favorite places to go to. How are you doing, Dana?
I love to hear that, first of all. I'm doing well. How are you?
I am so good. You know, I am a little nervous about this year with Christmas shopping and holiday shopping right around the corner. I'm always so stoked, but this year, for some reason, I'm just feeling a little bit of nervousness. Is that a normal thing, do you feel like, this year?
Well, you know what? I understand.
Yes.
But guess what? That's why you have me here to help ease all your shopping anxiety.
Okay, this makes me feel
to
good.
give you some good ideas and tips. So it'll ease away, I promise.
Thank you so much. You know what it is? I think this year just financially, I'm feeling a little strapped. I know other people are as well. And I
Sure.
want to give the perfect gift to people because I don't know, we've been through so much, and with the weight of the world, I just
Yes.
want to show people how much I love them. So I'm glad to have you by my side. I just said, yeah, you're my spirit animal. I'm excited about this moment, Dana.
I love that. And you know what? You're not alone. I think
Thank you.
everyone has felt a bit of a pinch to their pockets this year, right?
Okay,
But
yeah.
I think one of the really wonderful things that will help ease your mind is that Etsy is really here to be that source to find unique items that are perfect for everyone on your list. And guess what else? Fit every budget.
You're
So
speaking
we've
my
got it all
language.
covered here.
You are making me feel better already. Dana, what are some of the different different trends that you're seeing, or what is kind of hot right now?
Yes. Okay. So here are 3 of my favorite trends.
Okay.
The first is called Grandpa Chic. Now, Grandpa Chic, yeah, it's all about creating a warm, cozy environment for your friends and family. So how you're going to achieve that is by adding in these traditional motifs. So things like plaids, dark leathers like mahogany and oaks and walnuts. And then don't forget to add the texture with elements like leather. The second trend that I'm absolutely loving is Gingerbread Girl. Now,
yes.
Gingerbread Girl is nostalgic, it's fun, and it's also about removing all of the technology from our life. So really getting in the kitchen, baking, creating homemade recipes with your friends and family, and forgetting about all of the technology woes. The third one that I love, which is a bit more fun, and I think you're gonna really love this one. This one is called Candy Core. Now, of course, we've loved pink throughout the year, right? But this is the evolution of that. So you're seeing more pastel tones, metallic threads woven without, and of course, don't forget those elements of candy that can be incorporated into the decor.
Okay, you know me so well. You totally got this because, do you know, for my birthday this year, I got a cotton candy birthday cake. I'm all about the pastels. I'm all
Perfect.
about you know
also,
me
that's
well.
that's a big trend. You are indeed a trend girly.
Thank
the
you.
cotton candy cake.
I told you we were going to be friends. My other question is, it's so exciting to go online and be stoked to buy things for others, but sometimes people, I sound so Debbie Downer, I swear I'm not a Grinch, but just saying. Sometimes people get nervous maybe that their packages aren't going to arrive on time. Is there some way to kind of ease that moment, you know, for all of us to...
Listen. I eased your worries in the initial question. I'm going to ease your worries with this. Because this year we are guaranteeing that shoppers are going to receive that very special gift by the estimated delivery date, or guess what? You're going to receive a refund on those qualifying purchases. Eased.
Oh. I feel very zen right now. I like you. I feel like you should be my life coach maybe at this moment. I love that. So I have another question as well. I was just thinking about this. When you do the holiday shopping, when you're getting out there and doing everything and getting excited to get gifts, how much time should people allow? Because I know that isn't, but you know, you can't order the day before and think that that's going to be okay. So.
No, well, you know what? Here's the deal. Especially when shopping on Etsy, I want all of the shoppers to understand that special takes time. So you want to make sure that you are shopping early, that you're finding exactly what you want. And guess what? Especially for people like you who love shopping on Etsy, create that gift registry to help, again, ease the mind of your friends and family. There's no more guessing work. They can shop directly from your holiday registry, get those things in time, and just in case you are that last minute shopper, that's okay too, because you can always get an Etsy gift card that, you know, really allows someone like you to pick out the perfect thing that they love, that's well crafted, that allows you to support an independent business and really feel like a special item that's going to be used for forever.
Well, Dana, you are absolutely brilliant. I feel like you are my therapist now, as well as a motivational speaker and the Etsy expert. Where can people, obviously, where can people go to check out? I know Etsy, but is there a mobile app?
Oh, for sure. So you can check out, for even more holiday gifts, check out etsy.com/gifts to get those gift ideas. And of course, don't forget about those incredible savings that are going to happen from November 20th through the 29th for our biggest sales event of the year. Shoppers can score up to 60% off. So you want to make sure you score those deals.
Well, Dana Johnson, I adore you. Thank you so much. And I hope to see you soon again here at our show. And thank you for everything. And I'm stoked about shopping today, so thank you.
Yes. Happy holidays. Happy shopping.
Happy holidays, Dana. And keep it right here for more of the show.
Good morning, Vail.
It's the fastest half hour in television. Toyota's Race Week takes you inside the high-speed world of NASCAR. Go behind the scenes for a look into the high adrenaline world of motorsports and hear from your favorite drivers as they discuss the drive to a championship. If you love NASCAR, you won't want to miss Toyota's Race Week.
Experience the magic of the season like never before with the Leadville Railroad on our Holiday Express. Gather the family for an enchanting journey filled with dazzling displays of twinkling lights and festive decorations. Create cherished memories that will last a lifetime on this unforgettable train adventure that captures the spirit of the holidays. Booking information at leadvillerailroad.com.
In America's heartland, living close to the land, there's a love for the country and a pride in the brand. In America's heartland, living close to the land. In America's heartland, close to the land.
When you're in Vail, you're in vacation mode, and you need a flexible home tour experience that fits into your schedule. We've transformed how you view and buy homes in the Vail Valley. With immersive, cutting-edge technology, you can explore properties 10 times faster. In our lounge, we guide you through this digital world on a 16-foot screen where you can imagine your next home in comparison to your favorite recreational spots. Say goodbye to multi-day home tours and hello to a quick stop between your other plans. That's the power of the Immersion Theater.
At Revival Boutique Med Spa, we take an integrative and holistic approach to skincare, focusing on the bigger picture when treating our clients. We use only result-driven and science-based products that contain clean, organic, wildcrafted, and research-based ingredients. From injectables, facials, to body contouring, we offer anything related to looking your best self. Find us in the Riverwalk in Edwards. For a complete list of services, visit us online at revivalvail.com. Follow us on Instagram at Revival Vail Valley. Fall in love with your skin again. There's lots to love at Revival. Mind, body, beauty.
TV8, there's more for you on 92. Serving the local community 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Good morning, Vail.
You know, I think this may be my favorite part of this morning's show because I am sitting here with the man with the plan, the guy that knows everything that's going on, unofficial ambassador of one of the local resorts, I won't name which, but Ross Leonhardt. How are you, Ross?
You're not excited to make some candy canes later?
Oh, that's a secret. We'll tell everybody about that later, but I am excited because that's going to be a fun one.
Yeah, no, that was a great introduction. Thank you.
You're welcome. So you're here. You're joining us. You're going to be hanging out doing what I do.
Yeah.
So talk to who is Ross? Tell me all about it.
I'm from Maryland originally. I moved here in February 2012. Had no idea what Vail was. Didn't ski or snowboard growing up. Just kind of had some good karma in life. I think that landed me here. Went to journalism school at University of Maryland, so I started out at the local newspaper here.
Go Terps.
Yeah, go Terps. That's right.
East Coaster as well.
So moved out here in February 2012. Never snowboarded, and now the last kind of 10 plus years I've been catching up and making up for it, I've been saying.
Well, it sounds like you've got a ton of digital content out there in snowboarding. So, you know, I'm a snowboarder as well, so I'm going to be trailing you this season. Get ready.
I love it. I mean, when I first moved here, I'll never forget, I looked around at everyone that visits here and just thought, you know, people would kill to have the position I'm in. So if you live here, you need to take advantage of it and get out there and do all the stuff that we love to do here. And I'm still loving it 10 plus years later.
That's great. So journalism, you majored in journalism. You worked as a journalist. So talk to me about your career and kind of what led you here.
I'm a writer at heart, a storyteller at heart, and I loved coming to this community because there's so many great stories to tell here. And so I'm looking forward to working with TV8 and hosting here and bringing some of these people on and telling the stories of the community that everyone should hear.
It's really great to like take it from written format and tell stories or get stories out of people by asking them questions.
Yeah, you know how the world's going today.
Yeah.
Some people sit down and read a story. Some people will watch a 30-second video. Some people watch a 2-hour video. So just trying to get the content out there always, and looking forward to this winter especially.
Yeah, absolutely. So you've been in Vail a long time. What would you say when you first moved here? You're telling me a fun story about your uncle.
Oh, yeah.
So tell me about that. What have you learned since then?
Yeah, so I didn't really know much about this place. All I knew was my aunt and uncle got engaged here. They met here and got engaged here. And so he called to check in on me one night when I first moved here. And I told him I was in the back bowls. I was, having a beer in the back bowls. And he said, it's 10 o'clock at night. What are you doing in the back bowls? I said, I'm bowling. It's the back bowl. That's what you do. I was at the back bowl in Eagle bowling. So he was a little nervous. Finally, I learned what a back bowl was. I've learned the terminology and everything and come a long way. But yeah, that was a fun one. He was a little shocked that I was at the back bowls at 10 o'clock at night.
Right at the beginning of your, I guess you could say, your lifestyle career here in Vail.
Yeah.
So you know about everything that's going on in town. Like you've been really involved in like concerts and events and things.
Mm-hmm.
So what is the one thing that you're most excited about bringing here to TV8 as you are a host and you're bringing stories in?
Yeah, really, it's not anything I do. It's really the people that I know, right? So I've made a lot of great connections. This valley's made up of really good people that make this thing go year round. So I'm just excited to tell those stories, bring some people in that might not have been on before, tell some stories that might not have been told before, and that's what I'm really looking forward to.
That's great. So I'm a newbie. This is my first official season in Vail. I'm a snowboarder, so what advice do you have for me, or what's the first thing I should check out? Because I haven't been to Beaver Creek yet.
Oh, well, that's the first thing is go to Beaver Creek. That's my first tip. I'm a Beaver Creek guy. I love Vail as well, but I really do love Beaver Creek. And so you do know how to snowboard?
I do. I love to shred. I came from Park City, so love getting out there and just kind of carving a little bit.
Yeah. So obviously take it easy to start. It's nothing crazy right now. Just getting your legs under you, I'd say. But one of the beautiful things about Beaver Creek, especially, is just being able to get around it on a snowboard. Vail's beautiful. The back bowls are great, but sometimes as a snowboarder, it takes some time, and sometimes a skier friend to pull you. I will never touch my skier friend's poles. I try not to. But Beaver Creek's great because you can really get around the mountain easily on a snowboard. There's not many cat tracks to get hung up on. And so it's a great mountain. I learned on it. I taught myself. Another fun story, I went out on my days off at the kids gondola up there. And I'll never forget, I was riding with a kid, probably 9 years old. And he said, I'm going to go on the big kids gondola next up to Centennial. And as a 20-something man, I couldn't say no to this 9-year-old, so that's how I went to Centennial for the first time from the Bunny Hill, and he left me right away. He just was gone. But Beaver Creek's a great place to learn. Vail's got some great terrain to learn, and this is a mecca of snowboarding and skiing. So you're in a good place for it.
I'm jazzed. I can't wait. I went out to Vail the weekend before Thanksgiving, and I met a fellow snowboarder. We were both wearing lavender, so I complimented her on her outfit. She did the same, and we started chatting, and she just said, "Oh, just wait till Beaver Creek opens. I'll take you around." So I'm looking forward to getting to know the snowboarding locals.
For sure. And the beef, it's all fun and games. Most of my friends are skiers. I know that skiers can go faster than snowboarders. We just like to rip on each other, but it's all in good fun.
It's always fun to try and keep up with your skier friends.
I
know I do, at least.
It's hard.
It is hard, very hard. So were you into board sports before you snowboarded?
No, I was just kind of a big sports guy. I played baseball, basketball growing up, never skateboarded. I remember I had a friend back in high school who snowboarded, and I'll never forget, I thought if that guy could do it, I'm sure I could learn. So thanks to him for some inspiration.
That's great. So you didn't learn on the ice coast?
No, exactly.
Robbie, our sports journalist, he's also from the East Coast, and he calls it the ice coast. I learned on the ice coast, so it is just a gem to be out here. I don't care what mountain I'm on. It's just much better.
I'm that weird guy that wants to go ski on the East Coast because I've never done it. I never did it growing up, and this is what I know. So I'm that weird guy that wants to go back and do it.
You're going to get 2 runs in, and then you're going to break for the day and never go back out.
That's right. Yeah, I'm a little spoiled.
It's true. So I guess Ross, what are you looking forward to the most? You're going to be working here. You've got, is there a particular area that you're passionate about in regard to storytelling, or are you just kind of into everything?
It's really everything. I would say it's community first, right? There's so many stories across the community. I'm really looking forward to this winter because I'll be up at Beaver Creek doing some instructing as well. So I'm looking forward to starting my day on TV8 and then go and get some turns with some people and have a good winter doing that.
Well, without saying it, I might be joining you right after we're done with the show. We're just going to pop on over there, which is going to be great. Yeah. That's awesome. Yeah. So I don't know. What else can we tell you? You've got some great snowboarding content on your Instagram. Where do you want our fans to go to follow you and learn your story?
Yeah, I kind of run my personal Instagram, Colorado Living on the Hill, a combination of Colorado living and living on the hill. Lots of snow content. I usually have a GoPro on me at all times, getting all sorts of content. I'm looking forward to riding with people this year, riding with friends and new people and getting content of them and just being out on the mountain.
That's great.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, we're excited to have you here. I think you're going to be a great addition to the team and love your energy. I'm excited because I'm going to be learning a lot from you.
Oh, I appreciate it. I appreciate that. It's been a fun 10 plus years here and looking forward to the next ones.
I like 10 plus years. It's amazing. Well, thanks so much for coming. I'm glad you're here.
Yeah, thank you.
Absolutely. Now stay tuned. We've got a bit more here. As Ross mentioned, we are making peppermint bark. It's going to be a fun one. So don't want to miss that. We'll be right back after this break.
Good morning, Vail.
Hi, I'm Ben Belgrad, and I'm the owner of Drinking Vessels here at Bat Country Studios in Minturn. And I've been in the Valley for 7 years. I moved to the Valley because a friend helped me to get my vision off the ground, building my glass studio here, and being so close to snowboarding. So here at the studio, we're acting as a broker for 50 to 100 artists from around the country. We also offer glassblowing classes, and we bring many artists from around the country here to be able to work and create art collaboratively and be so close to skiing and all the activities we have here in the Valley. Here at Drinking Vessels, we specialize in handmade glass drinkware from artists around the country and around the world. Some of these are produced as more of an item you could get in sets and kind of get different color options as time goes on. And some of these are completely one of a kind and really high-end art that's unlike anything people have seen before. While I'm an artist myself here at the studio, I'm representing between 50 and 100 other artists from around the country. And most of these artists are able to spend most of their time working on their art while we help handle their marketing and their sales and the distribution and representation, allowing them more time to focus on their art. That's really my privilege in running this business, is creating that support and providing that platform for this big group of artists that are part of a movement that's very important to me.
Opening in time for the new ski season, Max's Bar here at TV8. So grab a seat as friends and neighbors gather to discuss and debate the topics of the day. From best restaurants, best hockey seats, school sports, and just plain old Vail Valley talk. So join us here at Max's Bar this winter.
Did you know that all Eagle County residents and visitors can get a free Eagle Valley Library District card? All you need is a photo ID. You get our online databases and resources, free music, free streaming, all from wherever you have internet access. Free audiobooks and e-audiobooks straight to your phone. Go into your Eagle Valley Library District branch today and get your library card.
I'm Amy Goodman, host of Democracy Now! Our independent news hour offers diverse perspectives and unique opinions, often unheard in the mainstream media, live as the news unfolds. Tune in for Democracy Now!, the War and Peace Report, weekday mornings at 9 and evenings at 6 on TV8 Vail, Comcast Xfinity Channel 92. There's more for you on Channel 92.
At Revival Boutique Med Spa, we take an integrative and holistic approach to skincare, focusing on the bigger picture when treating our clients. We use only result-driven and science-based products that contain clean, organic, wildcrafted, and research-based ingredients. From injectables, facials, to body contouring, we offer anything related to looking your best self. Find us in the Riverwalk in Edwards. For a complete list of services, visit us online at revivalvail.com. Follow us on Instagram at Revival Vail Valley. Fall in love with your skin again. There's lots to love at Revival. Mind, body, beauty.
Eyepieces of Vail has been a fixture in the Vail community for over 30 years. From designer frames and sunglasses to high-performance sports frames, prescription goggles, and in-demand accessories like helmets, goggle lenses, and foldable reading glasses, our inventory raises the optical bar. Visit one of our 7 locations today and see why generations of loyal customers return time after time for our unmatched service and inventory. Eyepieces, the art of vision.
You're watching K34QB, Vail, Colorado.
Welcome back. It is the top of our second hour on this Monday morning edition of Good Morning Vail. It is November 27th, which means we are in full swing for the season. Lots of exciting things happening. I'm your host, Kimberly Perot. Joining me today in studio is Ross Leonhardt, so very excited to have him aboard. But we'll be making peppermint bark in the kitchen. It's a great holiday treat. You can mix and match. I call it the kitchen sink chocolate candy of the holidays. So it's easy, it's fun, it's great to make. On top of that, Gretchen had a tour at the lodge at Vail. We'll be chatting about some incredible pieces from Eyepieces of Vail and the sales that they have going on today. It is Cyber Monday, much more, and we'll be right back with hour 2 of Good Morning Vail.
Get up, get ready to start your day. The mountains are calling you out to play. Come on, we'll make you feel right at home. Good morning, Vail. See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
Before we head into our hour 2, let's take a look at today's weather. As you can see, we're going to start with that 5-day forecast. It's going to be sunny on Tuesday, 42 for the high, low of 11. Wednesday, mostly sunny, 44, low of 14. And then that snow shower storm is coming in for the weekend. 38 degrees for the high on Thursday, 50% chance of precipitation, low 14, just about the same on Friday, 40% chance. And then Saturday, snow showers, 35 degrees for the high, low of 12, and 50% chance of precipitation, which we love to see. As we head into tonight, low of 5 degrees, mostly clear. That sunset will be hitting us at 4:44 p.m. The winds will be light and variable, so nice and chilly night, but it's going to be pretty warm throughout the day as you look at that I-70 corridor. Eagle, 35 for the high, Avon 35 as well, and Vail, so just about the same steady temperatures all throughout our valley here, and then Denver, 47 for the high, so cooler temperatures than what we have been seeing most recently. Gorgeous day today, though. As we head into the hourly, 8 a.m., 12 o'clock, or 12 degrees and sunny. Noon, 29 degrees and sunny. 4 p.m. here locally, 30 for the high. Although we might hit that 35 degrees and sunny all day long. 18 degrees and clear for the evening. As we head into today, 35. 12 degrees currently, sunny, winds southwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. So we are definitely in those official winter seasons now that Thanksgiving is over. We've seen the tail end of fall and we are in our winter season.
Love it.
It's pretty chilly.
It's coming.
It is coming, which is crazy. But it's Cyber Monday,
Yeah.
which means lots of shopping,
Mhm.
which means Eyepieces of Vail actually is having a 70% off from their Black Friday sale. And we've got a couple of goggles here to talk about.
That's awesome. I know where I'm going later today.
Yeah, so what's your favorite brand?
I'm an Oakley guy.
Well-
2 things with goggles: I want to look good out there, and I want them to be functional, especially on those snowy days.
Awesome. Well, it looks like Eyepieces of Vail actually has some Oakley. So
Yeah,
what do you
beautiful.
like about the Oakleys? Like, what's your typical?
So my thing is having a big, wide lens like this. You can see a lot, and when you're out skiing and snowboarding, you want to be able to see around you. You got to have your head on a swivel, right? So having kind of narrow goggles and a narrow view is tough out there, and you just want to make sure you know where you're going. You're not going to cut someone off. So having a wide, big lens like this without a frame is beautiful out there.
Right, and as you can kind of see on these goggles, they've got the, what is it, concave and convex.
Yeah. And Oakley is they do some serious science with their goggles.
Yeah.
A lot of these brands do, but Oakley, I mean, they've worked with the military. They do stuff cutting edge that comes right to us as skiers and snowboarders, which is pretty cool.
And you can see with this lens, it's got that really nice wide, like concave frame.
Yeah.
I guess, yeah. So
Yeah.
it just looks great, and it's the prism technology, which really kind of enhances your vision. So
Right.
it's not just like looking through a normal sunglasses.
It's not.
Good.
It's not. And yeah, you want to worry about your goggle tan, but these double down as sunglasses too throughout the day.
You might as well just keep it even,
Yeah.
throughout the entire season.
We say goggle tan, but it's really a badge of honor, right? So,
It really is. You can tell how many days people have been out on the mountain just by the
That's it.
contrasting difference on
That's
their
it.
faces. Well, I'm a big Smith girl.
good.
And Pieces of Vail has these gorgeous Smiths. What I love about the latest and greatest is they actually, instead of having just that straight across lens, which you've seen in the past, they are now extending it down, which is really great. So you, as a snowboarder, you've got blind spots often, but you're able to really kind of see everything now because they've got this lens that extends and just kind of curves right down there, which I love. I actually ordered a couple of pairs, but they weren't the pairs I expected. So I'm heading into Pieces of Vail today.
I did the same. It's hard to order stuff online these days. They make them look really good and different and bigger than they actually are. So going into the shop is the way to go. I'm with you.
And then 70%. So that's huge. That's a massive,
Yeah.
massive sale, and that's their Black Friday sale. And not only are they doing 70% on their goggles, they're also doing some frames. I think it's 50% off on the frames, and then if you need to get new prescriptions and all of that, they're doing sales across the board. So it's pretty great.
And that's the way to do it because different goggles work for different conditions. So maybe grab a couple pairs, one for the sunny day and one for that snowy day.
Yeah, and fun piece, I don't wear glasses yet, but they actually can do prescription lenses for you.
Oh,
as
wow.
well, for your goggles, so you don't have to double down on the contacts or an extra pair of glasses underneath. So
Look good, see good, ski good.
I love that motto. That is my winter 2023-24 motto. But definitely going to be looking good in this great new pair of Smiths. So excited about that. But we've got peppermint bark in the kitchen. Ross, are you a big cook?
No.
Well, we've got that coming up, so you don't want to miss it. We'll be right back after this.
Good morning, Vail.
Do you have an interesting hobby or skill you'd like to share for Vail Valley? We want to hear from you. We're looking for people to share their musical, artistic, culinary, woodworking, athletic, or technical talents on Good Morning Vail. If you'd like to share your talents with the community, email Danielle at tvavail.com. Join the community conversation. There's more for you on 92.
Did you know that all Eagle County residents and visitors can get a free Eagle Valley Library District card? All you need is a photo ID. You get our online databases and resources, free music, free streaming, all from wherever you have internet access. Free audiobooks and e-audiobooks straight to your phone. Go into your Eagle Valley Library District branch today and get your library card.
Eyepieces of Vail has been a fixture in the Vail community for over 30 years. From designer frames and sunglasses to high-performance sports frames, prescription goggles, and in-demand accessories like helmets, goggle lenses, and foldable reading glasses, our inventory raises the optical bar. Visit one of our 7 locations today and see why generations of loyal customers return time after time for our unmatched service and inventory. Eyepieces, the art of vision.
Welcome to Street Magic. I'm Elizabeth Stanton with some of the most terrifying stunts, extraordinary extreme escapes, and the most amazing cutting-edge magicians you'll ever see in one show. Get ready to have your mind turned inside out. The hand is definitely quicker than the eye.
It's fake.
When you're in Vail, you're in vacation mode, and you need a flexible home tour experience that fits into your schedule. We've transformed how you view and buy homes in the Vail Valley. With immersive, cutting-edge technology, you can explore properties 10 times faster. In our lounge, we guide you through this digital world on a 16-foot screen where you can imagine your next home in comparison to your favorite recreational spots. Say goodbye to multi-day home tours and hello to a quick stop between your other plans. That's the power of the immersion theater.
Each week on The Tech Show, you can look forward to the latest in technology and how you can use it too. We'll also chat with leading experts, and you'll find out if the latest gadget will take my money or not. Don't miss The Tech Show. Tech your local listings.
Good morning, Vail.
So we're back, and we are making my favorite holiday treat, which is peppermint bark. And I love this one because it's actually so easy. You can really throw whatever toppings that you want to. Ross, I know you mentioned you are not a cook.
Yes.
But if you brought this to like a holiday party or home for the holidays, people would be wowed, and it is the easiest.
Good to know. It looks like it's 4 ingredients.
4 ingredients, literally that's all you need. We've got, you need to start with your chocolate base. So I love, every time I go to the store, I always buy the Pepperidge Farm Milano cookies. And they do like a peppermint bark one at the holidays. And that's essentially what we're making here. So you've got, minus the cookie piece, you've got, you have 2 different kinds of chocolate. So we usually do it with like a semi-sweet chocolate and then a white chocolate piece, which obviously gives you the peppermint like taste and texture and makes you feel all wintry and fun inside, right?
Love it. Love it.
But the fun part about this is it actually only takes about 30 minutes to get everything set up, but you can make it in the microwave or you can make it on the stove, and we're going to go ahead and start making it on the stove here. So what you would typically do is you'd start with the semi-sweet chocolate, but we're actually, in the essence of time, not going to melt it because you need to basically set each layer, and we just layer it. So it starts with the base semi-sweet chocolate, and then you add the white chocolate on top of it, and then you put whatever toppings that you want to, and we're going with the classic peppermint bark today.
Love it.
Yeah.
Love it.
As you can see, we're not going to melt our chocolate, but what you would typically do just to get it started is you would either microwave it or you'd put it into a double boiler system. So a double boiler system, it's not, you don't actually boil it, but you just want to get things hot. You have 2 layers, and this is usually, you use this for things that are a little bit more delicate. Like if you were melting a cream cheese, you know, I've done this where I've made a white chocolate cheesecake. And so we put the cream cheese and the white chocolate, and you basically don't want the delicate ingredients to be directly on the heat. Otherwise it separates it and makes things kind of weird. So you're doing 2 layers here. We've got the pot. We've filled it with about 2 inches of water, and then we heated up that water and we've put just another piece on top of it. And so it's a nice, easy way to melt things. You know, if things don't melt appropriately, you can add some tricks to it. Or if you're just being lazy, I call this the lazy girl hack. Just take it to the microwave and keep microwaving the chocolate at 15 seconds at a time. Stir it up and make sure it's good to go. But we're going to go ahead and start with our second layer of chocolate. With the white chocolate, you just kind of pour it in there and you just let it kind of just melt. Typically you want 16 ounces for this particular recipe of white chocolate. We have about 12 ounces here, but it really doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be exact. And the reason I say that, it's really whatever you want to do to it.
Love that.
Right?
Love that.
So what you would do is you take your sheet pan, you put some parchment paper down, and then that first layer of chocolate you're going to spread all over it. Since we've already set the dark chocolate piece, we've got the first layer all ready to go over here in the kitchen. So we're just going to switch this up. But you can just literally spread it, and it's nice and hard. And then you would want to pull it out and kind of warm it up to room temperature before you start adding the next layer on. So we're just waiting for this to melt. And it may be done fast enough, but if it doesn't, that's okay too. And you just kind of keep stirring it. It's starting to melt really nicely here, which is really great. So you can kind of see that, right? It's easy trick. You're gonna take
going
this home.
quick. That's going quick.
You know, you mentioned your mom was here for Thanksgiving, but if you go home for the holidays, you take this home to her, and she's gonna be like, "What? You made this?"
Yeah.
Yeah. So it just starts to melt really quickly, but you don't want it to be too hot. You want it to be just hot enough. You know, if it sometimes you'll start to see the chocolate, like if it gets like weird and kind of separates, you can just add some milk, or I would suggest maybe a little coconut oil or some butter just to kind of keep everything bonded together. So yeah,
Love that.
so we're just gonna keep stirring it. And while I stir this is the fun part, and this is where you come along.
Okay.
We've got a bunch of peppermints right now in a plastic bag. As you can see, they're in peppermint shape. But how do you make it so it's edible and you can just bite into it? Lots of fun ways. You can take a mallet, which is my preferred method, or if you've got a rolling pin at home, you can be more gentle, but you just kind of hit it a couple times. But we've got both here just for you to try out and see.
And what's the safety procedure with the mallet in the kitchen?
Is, don't hit it too hard.
Okay.
Maybe wear glasses, goggles, something to block your eyes.
Make sure no one's behind you.
You know, you should be a little bit gentle.
All right, here we go.
Noise is okay. Yeah, there you go. Or you can try pushing with the rolling pin.
I'm gonna try one more. All right. Yeah, we're gonna try the roller here.
You know, personally, I think it's fun just to kind of hammer away at it. Yeah.
Is there a blender trick or something?
Just there we go. Yeah. You just whack it.
Is this really loud? Is this coming through loud?
People love kitchen noises. We are just going at it.
All right.
It's obviously a lot more exciting than me stirring white chocolate as it continues to melt.
Just kidding. Just kidding.
Ross, I don't know what you're.
Just kidding.
I mean, to me, you look like you're a pretty good cook right now. I don't know about this hammering
we're halfway
method.
there on these.
So we're doing great. The double boiler is perfect temperature. If you look at our white chocolate here, you can see it's just melting really nicely. I think we're going to add a little. I didn't add the whole bag because I wanted to make sure this was melting just well enough, but we're going to add a little bit more. Looks like I almost put the whole bag in there. And then as we continue to do this, the closer it gets to melting down, the last ingredient, we've got our dark chocolate, our white chocolate, our peppermints, and you mentioned it was 4 ingredients. The last ingredient to add a little bit more flavor to it is the peppermint extract.
Love that.
So we're only adding it to the white chocolate layer. As we continue to stir this white chocolate and you keep hammering away, we are getting after it. I say it's quick and easy, it really is. The only thing for this one is that you've got to put it, each layer has to set for about 30 minutes, and you want to make sure that it's completely cold before you pull it out, just so it gives the layers time to bond together. Otherwise, the white chocolate might separate from the dark chocolate.
I will say, I think this is a great job for the children in the kitchen.
Well, you gotta watch out for little fingers.
Yeah, that's it.
All right, this white chocolate melt is looking fabulous. So I'm going to go ahead and put this in here. So typically your recipe would be 12 ounces of semi-sweet chocolate, 16 ounces of the white chocolate. We did a bag of 12 ounces, but it really doesn't matter. Again, it really doesn't. And then you're doing about a half a teaspoon of peppermint extract, kind of like I do my vanilla extract. I don't really measure it that well. So we're just going to dump some in. All right. While we are setting this up, I just poured my peppermint extract in. I'm going to mix it all up, and then we'll be right back with the finished product after this.
Good morning, Vail.
Nap Harvest, your local marketplace for fresh, locally produced products. Our indoor farmers market is open 7 days a week, featuring locally grown organic produce, prepared meals, honey from our Nap Nectar hive, furniture, cutting boards, and much more. We source and sell locally grown and produced products from the Vail and Roaring Fork Valleys. Visit us at our new location in Eagle Ranch, 717 Sylvan Lake Road, next door to Color Coffee Roasters.
Familia, estamos muy emocionados de por fin presentarles nuestro nuevo programa completamente en español, Conexión Latina, que se estrena este lunes 21 de agosto a partir de las 7 de la tarde. Por el momento, el programa se transmitirá los lunes, miércoles y viernes de 7 a 7 y media de la tarde, con una repetición de 7:30 a 8, así que no hay excusas para perdértelo. Te recuerdo que puedes sintonizar nuestra programación a través del canal 92 de Comcast, nuestra página web tva.com y nuestra página de Facebook TVA Conexión Latina. Acompáñanos en esta nueva aventura llena de información y entretenimiento local. No te lo pierdas.
Hello, everyone. I'm Raisa Pascal.
And I'm Andrea Jackson. Welcome to Life, Love, Shopping. How many personal stories you can share?
Do I? Yes, I do.
So even though you work with some good deals, too good to miss on flash deals now. Check this out.
Studies show spending time outdoors can help with depression, lowering blood pressure, and overall health and happiness.
Show. We are feeling good today. Great show on the way.
Absolutely. Welcome to our show. I'm Suki.
I'm Scott.
And we are feeling good today. You know why? Because we had a great show.
Hi, I'm Gretchen Pleshaw, host of TVA Vail. From fashion to food, from film to festivals, experience a unique look at the boutiques, spas, restaurants, and venues that make the Valley so special. Join me for Glitz and Glam. Find it in Good Morning Vail or at our website at tv8vail.com. I can't wait for our next adventure.
Welcome aboard. Bobby Laurie and Nikki Noya have your ticket to everything you need for an on-the-go lifestyle. Grab your boarding pass. It's time to jet set.
Good morning, Vail.
It's Cyber Monday, and you know what that means, online shopping, but even more so if you are a parent and you have no idea what to get your kids. Joining me today is the expert, the toy guy, Chris Byrne, who has over 30 years of industry experience, plus he is a toy historian and author of a book. Chris, how are you this morning?
I am great. I'm so excited to be with you.
You've got so many fun colors and figurines in front of you. What toys do you have with you today?
Well, let's jump right in because one of my favorites has been the Tony box since it was introduced. It's a storytelling, soft, squishy cube. But what's new this year is Marvel. Marvel, Spidey and his Amazing Friends show. We've got Spidey, Ghost Spider, and Spin. And what happens is when you put the Spider-Man on top, it actually starts telling the story. We pick it off, it stops. Really fun. The Tonys themselves are about $17.99, but it's $129 Walmart exclusive to get the bundle with all three of them and the Tony box. And then look who's back, Elmo. This is Sesame Street Elmo Slide Plush. This has become a phenomenon. Squeeze his paw, and he goes into the iconic Elmo Slide dance, which is really super fun. This has become a viral sensation. Look at it, he just goes nuts. It's really super fun. That's from Just Play, about $49.99. And then for kids who love dolls and unboxing, this is the perfect gift. It's a great big gift. The LOL Surprise Mega Ball Magic from MGA Entertainment. 4 different ways to reveal things. You can squish, you can crush, you can bubble, and you can pull apart, which is a really fun way. There are 10 dolls to collect inside, 60 different accessories. Comes in a huge box. And what's really amazing is that if you bought all these separately, it'd be about $170, but it's $99 for this. And this is going to be the big gift under the tree for a lot of kids.
Oh, amazing. I just LOL'd at that Elmo slide. That was pretty amazing there. So what would you suggest as far as sources for shopping online, and what would be the best resources?
Well, a lot of them, you probably already know, Amazon, Target, Walmart, Costco. Costco has been big in toys. And then, of course, Lego, when you want to buy direct for something like the Lego Star Wars Yoda's Jedi Starfighter, right off the Clone Wars. We've got minifigs of R2-D2 and Master Yoda, 253 pieces. That's about $34.99. And then something to buy that I think is great for kids that are, a little calming down. This is the Crayola HD Coloring Kit. You've got these wonderful photorealistic pictures, highly pigmented pencils, and you can create very displayable art. Really easy to do. Calming, kind of good for adults, too. We've also got we've also got a story pod. Well, I love this story pod, and what's unique about it this year is what they're called the story stickers. So I've taken one of my favorite books from when I was a kid, and I've read into it. So it's up to 60 minutes. You put it on the story pod, and it will actually read the story. So it's really great for kids. You can see there I read the page that was right in there. So if you can't be with someone, it's a great way to share the stories with them. And then how about a little bit of magic? This is the LOL Surprise Magic Flyers from MGM Entertainment. You rub the perfume bottle, it pops open, and you're going to see in just a second, you're going to see the my little flyer take off. There she goes. There she goes. Super fun, about $29.99. And last thing to show you is something I'm really excited about. It's brand new, invented by two dads. It's called Squaregles, and this is the OGS Mega Set. It's a magnetic building set, but what's unique about it is there's different play patterns. You can draw and add things to it. You can play games. You've got the OGS, which are little characters, and they roll down into different things. There you go. Super fun, about $119. This really takes the magnetic building set to the next level.
All of those toys you just introduced really add some intellectual stimulation as well as the imagination and the play aspect. So that's fantastic. Now, where can consumers maximize their online shopping if they're within a budget?
Well, I think if you're within a budget and you can set like a Google search to know if something's going on sale. Definitely tracking sales is good. At the same time, you want to buy something when you see it because we're all about peace of mind at this time of year and not stressing out. But I also think it's really important to manage kids' expectations. To say, my mom was always like, Santa's going to bring you one big thing and mom and dad are going to give you one thing. So it really is about creating that wonderful family feeling around the holidays, not focus so much on the toys, though we love the toys.
And especially with Cyber Monday and all the Black Friday deals, toys are selling out. So is there a best time to shop online outside of today? What would you suggest?
Well, there are a lot of good times. We've been seeing sales that began before Black Friday, and they're going to continue after Cyber Monday. It's going to be pretty much any time you go online, you're going to be able to find deals, especially, I love this, you can do it in your bathrobe, in front of your computer. You can look at different stores and see what they're doing, seeing if there's an exclusive bundle, because that can actually sometimes save you a good amount of money.
Fantastic. Now, Chris, where can we go for more information?
Come see us at thetoyguy.com. We try to keep you up to date on the best prices we find, but they change all the time.
That Elmo slide, I may have to buy one and just give it to somebody.
You may have to buy one. Yeah, he's so adorable, really.
He really is. Well, Chris, thank you so much. We love all the things that you have to share with us. You are the expert in this industry, and it just seems like such a great job to be knowledgeable of. Best of luck to you this holiday season, and thanks for coming on.
Thank you. Happy holidays.
Now stay tuned. We have a bit more here on Good Morning Vail. We'll be right back after this.
Good morning, Vail.
I'm Amy Goodman, host of Democracy Now! Our independent news hour offers diverse perspectives and unique opinions, often unheard in the mainstream media, live as the news unfolds. Tune in for Democracy Now!, the War and Peace Report, weekday mornings at 9 and evenings at 6 on TV8 Vail, Comcast Xfinity Channel 92. There's more for you on Channel 92.
At Revival Boutique Med Spa, we take an integrative and holistic approach to skincare, focusing on the bigger picture when treating our clients. We use only result-driven and science-based products that contain clean, organic, wildcrafted, and research-based ingredients. From injectables, facials, to body contouring, we offer anything related to looking your best self. Find us in the Riverwalk in Edwards. For a complete list of services, visit us online at revivalvail.com. Follow us on Instagram at Revival Vail Valley. Fall in love with your skin again. There's lots to love at Revival. Mind, body, beauty.
Eyepieces of Vail has been a fixture in the Vail community for over 30 years. From designer frames and sunglasses to high-performance sports frames, prescription goggles, and in-demand accessories like helmets, goggle lenses, and foldable reading glasses, our inventory raises the optical bar. Visit one of our 7 locations today and see why generations of loyal customers return time after time for our unmatched service and inventory. Eyepieces, the art of vision.
It is Kimberly here with the TVA Weather Center. Let's take a look at the forecast as we head into the start of this week. As you can see, high of 35 today. It is 12 degrees at 8 a.m. this morning. Sunshine all day long, winds south by southwest up to 10 miles per hour. Heading into that hourly forecast, this is the important part that you want to know about today. Noon, 29 for the high. 4 p.m. at 30 degrees and sunny all day long, 18 degrees and clear at that 8 o'clock hour. So it may be up to 35, but it seems to be pretty chilly all day long today. Make sure that you are bundled up heading into the I-70 corridor if you're heading down into Denver. Looking pretty clear, so great drive down there, but 35 degrees all along the Vail Valley, and then 47 for the high in Denver heading into tonight. 5 degrees for the low, so chilly, mostly clear. Sunset at 4:44 p.m. The winds will be light and variable, but nothing out of the norm, so it's just a perfect time to bundle up, stay warm as we head into that 5-day forecast. We have sunshine all the way through about midweek. So Tuesday, 42 for the high, beautiful clear skies, sunshine all day long, low of 11 degrees. Wednesday, that clouds will start covering the day. It'll be a high of 44, low of 14, and then heading into the weekend, what we like to see, snow showers, 50% chance of precipitation as that storm rolls in, 38 for the high on Thursday, 14 degrees for the low. Friday, just about the same, 40% chance, snow showers, 37 degrees, and 15 for the low. And then Saturday, as you look at that gorgeous weather for the Birds of Prey competition, we have a 35 degrees for that high, snow showers, 50% chance, and then 12 degrees for the low. In case you don't want to be outside, we've got some holiday craft ideas, so let's take a look.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. I am so excited. We were just laughing because look, we're like the perfect night together. We look great together. It's like yeah, I love it. Sandy Sandler, and that is the cutest. I love your name. Does everyone say that to you? I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I do get it a lot. We're trying to say it 3 times really fast.
Earlier this morning when I walked in, I was like, Sandy Sandler, Sandy Sandler. Okay, I got it.
Yeah.
And what are we looking at today? It's called Bow.
Well, this is Bodabra.
That's what I was going to say. Yes,
we're going to make a bow because everything looks better with a bow.
I agree. My mom wears a bow in her hair every day. True story.
Very cool. But what I've got here are some gift ideas that are very inexpensive. You can go to Family Dollar, Dollar Tree. And like literally, you have a vase that costs $1.20. Everything's $1.25.
Well,
now.
you said all of this together. I mean, you can get any of these for under $6.
Exactly.
That's amazing.
Exactly.
That's brilliant. Yeah.
And so I have this, which was $1.25, and this cute little scarf. So we're going to just put the scarf in for like a little stuffing. And then I have these cute little, and these again are $1.25, cute little socks. And then I have just a little stuffing here. We're going to put that in there.
How are you so creative with this? I would never think about
it. And so you're giving 4 gifts because you've got the vase, the scarf, the Tic Tac. I can't say Tic Tacs anymore.
Tic Tac. No, you got it. You got it. Well, people do TikToks all the time, so that kind of works too, right? Tic Tac.
So now you have your flowers, and it's like such a cool,
that is
easy,
really
super
cute.
simple gift.
And that would be a neat kind of like centerpiece as well.
Exactly.
I love
so
that.
It's a great hostess gift.
Yeah.
And you're giving somebody like 5 gifts.
That's
with
amazing.
1 gift for under $6.
And it's so cute, and I love the purple.
Thank
I love
you.
it.
It's fun for this time of year.
Yeah, I love
and
that.
then what we did with this one is we took a baking pan, again, as a dollar store, and a mitt, some candies, and cookie mix, and all of this I bought at the dollar store.
Right.
So it's so inexpensive, and then put some cookie cutters on the bow.
Oh, I love
super
this.
Simple.
It's interesting because you're right. All these things are inexpensive, but together they make such a cute gift. And then it's something you can do with friends and family, make cookies and have fun.
Absolutely.
So you're giving a gift and a memory. I like that.
And then here we have a mug, and again from the dollar store.
I love
and just some candies. Everything is from the dollar store. And feel these socks. They're like really nice.
Oh, I love that.
And from the dollar store.
They're very comfy.
Yeah. And so we'll just put this here on top, and then from the dollar store, a little cherry on top.
Oh my gosh, I'm just gonna call you and be like, help me with all my gifts this year, please.
And then in this one, I've already packed this up, but you've got socks, candies, and a hat.
So that's an actual beanie that you put together.
Yeah.
That is a great idea. Oh, I love that.
Really easy.
Okay.
And then here we have our bow with our skis, and this was only $3.99 at the 99-cent store.
I love that. This is really cute. I like the lantern. I was just about to say, all my friends, don't get mad if you get your. I want to wrap things in beanies this year. That's so cute because all of us wear beanies all the time.
Well, and it's sustainable.
Yeah, I love that. Oh, girl, I'm
And
glad
then
I have your
now
number now.
we take our Bodabra.
Okay, so this is called Bodabra. I'm very excited
And
about that.
I'm going to take my wire.
Okay.
And I'm just going to fold it in half and lay it down into my Bodabra. And I'm just tucking the ends underneath so they stay out of my way.
Okay.
Then I'm just going to take these ribbons.
And she said these are seriously just scraps. Yeah, okay.
Exactly. And we're just laying them in.
Is there a certain way that you need to lay them, or does it not? Okay.
I lay it like this so it's easier at the end, so I'm not going to have to struggle with them.
So it's a little bit
as
like
far as
butterflied
shaping
out.
it.
Okay.
Yeah, just
Cool.
to let it shape. And then I have another. So they're all just scraps of ribbon.
I'm
And
excited about
I'll
this.
just pull this up here, pull it through my slip knot. Pull
Okay.
it tight while it's still in the Bodabra.
What?
Take it out. I know.
That's
it's
amazing.
Super simple. Bring it around.
Oh my gosh.
And tie a knot.
That's
and you have your really pretty, super simple little
That's
bow.
okay. We were joking earlier, and I'm like, I don't know if I'll be able to do this, and you're like, oh, you can't.
You
Gretchen.
can.
Totally. Yeah. That's
Yeah.
brilliant.
So it's so easy. And then this, oh, I forgot. I don't want to lose.
Oh, I love this.
This is just, you can kind of see, we wrapped it with a scarf.
Yeah.
But you have a travel mug inside.
Cute.
And some candies in the bottom. And then you have your cute little ornament. So this guy's a little ornament. And it's a gift, but you're saving on your wrapping paper.
I love this idea because, like you're saying, it's so many different things. You're getting many gifts in one, and also centerpieces. I mean, I would use that in the middle of a table for a party. And
Easy.
This is so cool, and I love that you're saying. That's something I thought about this year, not always wrapping gifts with paper.
Right.
This is awesome, and I love the beanie idea.
Thank you.
I mean, that
It's
is going
so
to be
fun.
I might have to just pretend like I thought of I'll
fine
take it
with
from
me.
you. No, you're my new
It's
friend. I
fine
love
with
you.
me.
And where can people get the Bodabra?
The Bodabra at Hobby Lobby, Amazon, Bodabra.com.
Cool. Okay, and that it's really that simple, you guys. I can't believe that.
It
That's
is.
beautiful. That is stunning.
And then we made these bows in it too, so you can make big, beautiful bows.
Are all the bows up here from the Bodabra?
Oh yeah, everything's from Bodabra.
Wow, that is so cool. And how did you get introduced to this?
Oh, I invented it.
The Bodabra?
Uh-huh.
Wow, that is so awesome.
Thank
That
you.
is so exciting. Okay, I'm definitely gonna get one of these. You're gonna get annoyed with me. I'm gonna be taking selfies all the time.
Actually, you've got one right over there.
Are you serious? Oh, new bestie. I love you. You're awesome. This is so cool.
Thank you.
I want everyone to go out and get the Bodabra because it makes it so easy
Very
and
easy.
it's stunning. And I'll be real, maybe I'll wear one of the bows in my hair from the Nutcracker. That'd be cute.
Yeah.
I think I would, maybe not a huge one, but that is so great. So the Bodabra, can you tell everyone where they can get it again?
Amazon.
Okay.
And it's Bodabra like abracadabra. It's a Bodabra bow.
I love that's really cute.
And Amazon or Hobby Lobby or Bodabra.com.
That is awesome. Sandy, you're one of my new favorites. I love you. You're so awesome. And please, everyone, get your Bodabra. And Sandy, if people want to reach out to you and maybe ask you questions, etc., can they get in contact with you at all?
Sandy
Okay.
at Bodabra.com.
Sandy at Bodabra.com. Keep it right here for more Good Morning Vail.
Good morning, Vail.
Snooki and Scott Show, we are feeling good today. Great show on the way.
Absolutely. Welcome to our show. I'm Suki.
Hi, Scott.
And we are feeling good today. You know why? Because we had a great show.
TV8 Vail is serving the community 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Stop by for Good Morning Vail at 7 a.m. and stay all day for lifestyle favorites such as Good Day Vail, Daily Flash, Suki and Scott, and more. And you're sure to find the adventure you crave with back-to-back episodes of Scoreboard Nation and Outdoor America. Find us all day, every day on Comcast Xfinity Channel 92, on TV8Vail.com, and on all our social media platforms. There's more for you on Channel 92.
Lion's Head Jewelers Fossil and Mineral Gallery. Located in the heart of Lion's Head Village for over a decade, our 4,000 square foot gallery boasts a one-of-a-kind experience that cannot be found anywhere else in Vail. We carry the most exquisite array of fine jewelry, high-end minerals, and museum-quality fossils. We invite you to come in and explore all the history and beauty that nature has to offer.
Join us in exploring the everyday lives of community members here in the Vail Valley. Hear their inspiring stories of how they came here, their contributions to our community, and why they chose to call this place home. We want you to be one of our neighbors. If you would like to be featured or nominate someone to be featured, please send an email to danielle@tv8vail.com. We look forward to featuring your story right here on TV8.
Good morning, Vail.
It's beginning to look like the holidays in the Vail Valley, and Gretchen caught up with the Lodge at Vail to see how they're setting up for the next couple weeks.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. I'm in the beautiful Kachina at the Lodge of Vail with one of my dear friends at this point, Christopher. How are you doing? The general manager, I should say. Christopher, how are you doing?
Wonderful. Happy to have you with us this morning, Gretchen.
Thank you. I'm so stoked. You know, it's the day after Thanksgiving, and I wouldn't want to be anywhere else because this is beautiful. The vibe feels like the holidays.
Yeah, we're definitely set up for the holidays. We've got a gondola activation downstairs, a great photo op down there. All decorated for the holidays already, and I'm very much looking forward to the winter programming. So
I love that. And Christopher, I was walking around earlier, and these TV screens you have are stunning. I know they're a new moment. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
yeah, we put a significant investment into the property this year for audiovisual. We like to think that we're becoming a home for sports programming, watching NFL games, college games, and then also live music here on Wednesdays and Fridays.
We were talking about the live music. You have the who's who of the Vail Valley coming in because I know a lot of the names, and it's beautiful. You do it right. Did you say right to the right of me, below the wreath? Is that correct?
Just in front of the fire pit at the main doors there. So they play inside to the dining room. We've got about 80 seats in there and another 40 here in the bar. So nice intimate room to enjoy live music.
Well, and what an intimate setting. I was just having this moment in my head with the snow falling down. You can watch it through the windows and the music's going. And the cool thing you mentioned to me is if you want to listen to the music, that's beautiful and that's great. And some people love that. But if you want to talk, it's not so loud that you feel overwhelmed by it.
Absolutely. The seats in the bar are a wonderful place just to sit down and have a nice conversation. The music doesn't really permeate the room that much. But just a wonderful vibe here on Wednesdays and Fridays, operate from 4 until 7.
Well, I have to tell you, I'm impressed because we have been up for a couple of hours, my friend, and this is the place that's popping right now. And it's early in the morning.
Yeah, we do a wonderful breakfast service here, plated breakfast now until the 15th of December when we'll transition to a buffet for winter. But 7 a.m. until 10:30 every day. Pretty good value for breakfast here in the village, and really proud of the food and the service that we offer.
Well, and Christopher, I know so much is happening. Obviously, Vail is just starting to bustle, as we know, with everything going on, and the mountain is open now. What are some of the other things we can look forward to here?
Yeah, on the 21st of December, we actually are doing a wildflower throwback dinner. Wildflower, definitely part of the history of Vail, was here in the hotel for over 20 years. Our chef, Rudy, was actually a line cook for them.
Oh, wow.
And is pulling some of the old menus, and we're doing the third Thursday of every month this winter, a throwback dinner at about $135, wine pairings, 4 courses. So this really wonderful historic experience, kind of honoring our history, being 61 years old this year. So.
That is really neat. How did you think of that? That is such a cool concept.
So I started right into season last year. Didn't really have a time to plan for our 60th anniversary, so I've made a pretty concerted effort to kind of do some really good look backs this year and honor the heritage that we've established here in the Valley.
Well, and you were saying, so you do have a breakfast buffet, and so that it runs all the way through the winter season.
Yeah, we'll start on December 15th, omelet station, waffle station, and pretty much more food than you could ever want to eat. We'll be at $41 for a buffet this year, so a little more expensive than last year, but still good value. Definitely in the Valley, good value for a huge breakfast every morning.
Yes,
so.
well, and I feel like that's such a cool moment to come in and before you hit the slopes, or even, before you hit the slopes, to get fueled up and ready to go. And So tell us kind of your favorite thing about this upcoming season, what you're the most looking forward to. I know you have, like you said, a lot of musicians, obviously lots of good energy around here. What are you the most excited to see this year?
I've made a full run of the seasons here now, so what I'm most looking forward to is welcoming our guests back. You know, we have such history here. I've met people that have literally been coming since 1962 and come every year, so I think that's the thing that has me most excited is to continue to build those relationships and honor them. But, you know, putting Cucina back on the map is kind of my focus for this year.
Right.
Post-COVID, it just kind of fell off the map. There's no reason for us not to be amazing because the food's great, the atmosphere is great, service is great, and yeah, that's my big focus for this year.
Well, and that is very true because we walked in here this morning and I'm like, oh my gosh, the vibe. It's so good. And we literally could not even step in before one of your amazing hostesses like ran up, like, can I get you, she didn't even know what we were doing. Like, can I do anything for you? Can I get you anything? And it was, you know, it makes you feel really special and really loved. And that's the vibe in here. I can tell that.
I think that's the difference between hospitality and service, right?
Yeah.
And for us, it's always been about this warm atmosphere and these great memories that we continue to create for folks. And I think that's what the lodge is known for, and that's hopefully the legacy I get to continue for it. So.
Well, I think you are doing a great job. We all adore you. I am so excited. This space, even since the last time I've been in, you guys keep on evolving it and making it look even more beautiful. How is that possible?
Yeah, we did a great renovation of the bar last year. It used to just be a big open room, and we definitely made it.
Okay.
These weird buffets and things that are on the side. So it's this beautiful functional space now, a little more modern with the kind of the lodge aesthetic on the other side. And I really think folks should come check it out.
I love that. Well, I am so stoked, Christopher. I feel like I'll be here for brunch. I'll be here for dinner. What is the easiest way to get all the information about the Lodge at Vail and Cucina?
Yep, definitely on our website, lodgeatvail.com. You can call the restaurant here. Definitely, we're on Open Table as well, so if folks want information, restaurants availability, they can find all that there.
Awesome. Well, Christopher McRoy, we adore you. You're awesome. You'll see him here, smiling face. And we thank you so much, and I can't wait to eat here.
We'll have breakfast for you right away. Thanks so much.
Thank you so much. And what a beautiful space. Please check it out. It is just absolutely stunning. And keep it right here. We have more Good Morning Vail to come.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail, the Lodge at Vail. I am loving this day because I get to be with amazing human beings like Christopher here, as well as seeing this gorgeous space. Christopher, give us a tour because it is stunning here at the Lodge at Vail.
Yeah, we're definitely all programmed for the holidays right now. Wonderful places to sit down with family, enjoy by the fireplace. Our activations in the afternoon at 3 o'clock. We have 10th Mountain Bourbon tastings, fresh hot cookies and hot cider for kids. And then we move up to Cucina. We do free s'mores and hot chocolate up there from 4 until 5 every day.
I feel like this is the one-stop shop. Just come here and hang out all day. They're going to get sick of me because I'm going to be here all day. Christopher, can you kind of take us around? This is stunning. It's beautiful.
Yeah, so we were the first hotel built in Vail. We were built in 1962.
Okay.
Yeah, so we've definitely got a little bit of history as far as Vail goes.
Okay.
Wonderful fireplaces to hang out and chill. Games for the kids if you're waiting to get checked in. And then we activated our gondola this year as well.
Oh my gosh, this is a moment and a vibe. Christopher, okay, so kind of let us know, people can come in here, they can have coffee, they can chit chat, they can take pictures in the gondola?
Absolutely, the lobby is a public space. I'd like to think of us a lot as a living room for Vail, just steps from the gondola and other activities in the village, and just a wonderful place to gather. It's a great place to jump off and enjoy the rest of the village as well.
I love that you said that, a living room for Vail, because that is kind of a neat thing to think about. Even if maybe you're not staying here, but you come in and you see this beautiful tree, take some Christmas pictures, and you allow people to come in and really just kind of vibe and chill and feel the space. That's neat.
100%. Again, I think it just goes back to hospitality and being a welcoming environment, welcoming and inclusive. So yeah, everyone's welcome here.
Well, you're a good guy. I like you. Well, that's why we love the Lodge at Vail. Well, this is really neat because, you know, these gondolas, it's so special because obviously not everyone, I was thinking about older people maybe not always getting the chance to, I'm getting emotional, but go on one. Or maybe if there's other special needs and you can't, this gives you the chance to really have that moment, that feel. How neat is that?
Yeah, just a little taste of history and a little taste of winter right here in the lobby. So
this is absolutely stunning. This is beautiful. And you said that there's hot cider, hot chocolate, I'm getting excited, cookies, all these things every day here?
Yeah, from 3 o'clock until 4 o'clock, we do fresh hot cookies, warm cider, and then bourbon tastings for adults as well,
Oh
with
my
our partner 10th Mountain. And at 4 o'clock, we move up to Cucina with hot chocolate. We have adult hot chocolate options.
Oh my
and
gosh.
s'mores for the kids at the fire pit out back.
So I love this because families can come, the adults can relax, and they can just chill, and the kids can have fun too, and that's the whole vibe. It's just everyone gets a little bit of what they want.
And we're not so big that anyone gets lost. Everyone's within eyesight. And you can keep an eye on them, but not have to be sitting right next to them.
I love that you said that because that's a true story. It's very important. And you have this beautiful chess piece behind you.
Yeah, just again, a place for people to be comfortable, and folks come and stay in their guest rooms, but we'd like to think that this is an extension of that experience,
Oh my
and
gosh.
just give them some place to enjoy themselves and be family. It's time to unplug when you're here. I think put the phones away and enjoy things that are a little slower.
Christopher, I love that you said that because honestly, early mornings, and we walked in this space and my eyes started in a beautiful way, started getting heavier, and I'm like, I just want to be by the fireplace, put my feet up, and just chill. It gives you that kind of relaxing vibe.
It is, and I think that nothing says home like a warm fire. And when you walk in and can smell the fireplace, and it just makes you want to sit down and enjoy and have some conversation.
Well, again, I think you're going to be seeing a lot of us all the time because this is such a beautiful space and it does feel so welcoming. So thank you so much for giving us a little bit of a tour here at the Lodge of Vail.
Yeah, my pleasure. Can't wait to have everyone back.
Good morning, Vail.
Familia, estamos muy emocionados de por fin presentarles nuestro nuevo programa completamente en español, Conexión Latina, que se estrena este lunes 21 de agosto a partir de las 7 de la tarde. Por el momento, el programa se transmitirá los lunes, miércoles y viernes de 7 a 7 y media de la tarde, con una repetición de 7 y media a 8, así que no hay excusas para perdértelo. Te recuerdo que puedes sintonizar nuestra programación a través del canal 92 de Comcast, nuestra página web cbavail.com y nuestra página de Facebook CBA Conexión Latina. Acompáñanos en esta nueva aventura llena de información y entretenimiento local. No te lo pierdas.
Hello, everyone. I'm Raisa Pascal.
And I'm Andrea Jackson. Welcome to Life, Love, Shopping. Have any personal stories you can share?
Do I? Yes, I do.
So even though you work for some good deals, too good to miss on flash deals now, check this out.
Studies show spending time outdoors can help with depression, lowering blood pressure, and overall health and happiness.
Suki and Scott show. We are feeling good today. Great show on the way.
Absolutely. Welcome to our show. I'm Suki.
I'm Scott.
And we are feeling good today. You know why? Because we had a great show.
When you're in Vail, you're in vacation mode, and you need a flexible home tour experience that fits into your schedule. We transformed how you view and buy homes in the Vail Valley. With immersive, cutting-edge technology, you can explore properties 10 times faster. In our lounge, we guide you through this digital world on a 16-foot screen where you can imagine your next home in comparison to your favorite recreational spots. Say goodbye to multi-day home tours and hello to a quick stop between your other plans. That's the power of the Immersion Theater.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. It is Monday, the start of the week, so let's take a look at what the weather is going to do for the rest of this week. Tuesday, sunny all day long, high of 42, low of 11 degrees. So definitely chilly, but we like those chilly temps as we roll into the weekend to make sure that we got a good snow base happening. Wednesday, mostly sunny, but that storm starts rolling in through the later half of the week. So you'll see a little bit of cloud coverage on Wednesday. High of 44, low of 14. And then heading into the weekend, snow showers. That storm will be here on Thursday. 50% chance, 38 degrees for the high, low of 14. Just about the same on Friday with a 40% chance of snow showers. 37 degrees for the high, low of 15. And then Saturday, just in time for the Birds of Prey race, 50% chance of snow showers, high of 35 and a low of 12. So really great temperatures rolling into the weekend. Now you are probably wondering what happened to our peppermint bark. Well, we have made it. I'm going to go ahead and pull it out here. You want to make sure that it sets for about 30 minutes, the two different layers, so they can really meld together. Now, it doesn't matter what it looks like when it's in whole form because you're going to be breaking it up into pieces. Right. You know, I love breaking this up and then putting it in a really nice, like, Christmas tin so you can give it away as gifts or if you just want to eat the leftovers. But the best way to do this, to break it up into pieces, is to actually take a knife. You would think you want to take your hands and just break it, but if you use a knife, it makes sure that the layers stay together. Because if you break it with your hands, you know, you might get white chocolate and a dark chocolate piece, and then it's not all together. But it's really easy. It just peels right off of the parchment paper like that. And then all you have to do is take a knife. You can just break it in different sizes, and it's delicious. It's pretty good. You did a great job.
Peppermint looks amazing.
I'd say you can see the shine, the sparkle of all the peppermint pieces. But one of the fun things about this too, you can put M&Ms on it, you can throw pretzel pieces, you can put nuts, maybe dried fruit, whatever you want, and just make it a delicious thing. You don't even have to use two types of chocolate. So this is just a fun party trick. You can melt it in the microwave if you're not a kitchen person. Like you, Ross.
Yeah, love that.
But anyways, Ross, great to have you here. Yeah. Loved having you on the show. You're going to be a great member of the TV8 team. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, it's a pleasure to be here.
Any well wishes that you want to say to anyone?
I got a quick trip. I got a quick trip out of town, and then I'll be back for the rest of winter.
Thanks for joining us. I'll see you tomorrow.
See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
Are you looking for exciting and nutritious recipes to